What is up, guys? Today this is just a quick little video of my new BRK smoke detector. This is a new video of my BRK 86 RAC E smoke detector. As you guys can see, it's quite old. Yeah, and here it is, I guess, and it's old glory. And considering this smoke detector is about pretty much 27, I think it's about, it's either between 26 and 27 years old, this smoke detector is, and it still works perfectly. But yeah, this was installed in the ceiling. This was installed on the ceiling in my grandparents' house, which had been however the people that managed the house had been on about I've been on about replacing this smoke detector for about 15, 16 years, and they finally did it, just probably about a month or two ago now. So yeah, as you guys can see, that's the battery thing. I always remember this smoke detector because it was always hardwired. This smoke detector is hardwired. It's got the wiring harness and everything with it in the back of it. It's all got the wiring harness and everything. One day I'll have to, like this little LED here, it will glow red when there's actually power to it. Maybe one day I'll demonstrate that working. And yeah, this battery door was always open for what I remember. Yeah, as you guys can see, there is the battery diagram right there. That's a 9-volt, and I've got a 9-volt. I won't be testing this in this video because, well, it's just coming up for 10 to 1 in the morning, so not gonna be doing that because my parents won't be impressed with me by any means. But this is just a video of my new smoke detector. And this smoke detector almost reminds me of this one. Yeah, I don't know why. It always just reminded me of it. I think it's because of the style of it, the shape of it. Yeah, you guys can see it is actually very, very similar. Yeah, you guys can see it is actually very similar. Very, very similar design, except from this one's a little older looking, and this one, it's a harder plastic than this one. This one's quite a that one's old and it's got quite a hard plastic. So yeah, let's have a look at the back of it. And as you guys can see, it's it's quite heavily, as you guys can see, it's cream coloured, but I think it's also quite nicotine stained as well, because this was in a house with a heavy smoker. So yeah, well, not heavy, I would say, but yeah, this thing definitely looks pretty, but yeah, this is in a house with a smoker. So I'm going to take a look at the back of it real quick. As you guys can see, it's got the wiring harness in it and everything. You guys can see, look, it's actually got the wiring harness all in it. The little label still in there. Yeah, little label still in there. BRK SMK 839. I'm guessing the base was initially, because there's actually two bases on it. There's this part that attached to the ceiling, and then there's the little base that that came with it. So sorry guys, I've got to do this one-handed. Actually, let me see if I can take this base off. It's kind of difficult to do with one hand. Right, I'm gonna have to put this camera down for a sec. Sorry guys, I hate to do that. There we go. There we go. So I got the base off of this thing, and so it's got this little thing. You guys can see there's the base. Big hole in the back for all the wires to come through. Yeah. Wiring harness in there's a classic BRK design, because they still do that in one of my newer detectors. They have a design like this one. Or maybe I'll show that. Maybe I'll show that in a different video, because my hobby is also smoke alarms too, as well as bell ringing and that. But yeah. is based on here. Let's take a look at the smoke detector. So, a little thing on the back of it. Caution, do not discard. This gasket must be used as per the instructions. Well, it's safe to say, guys, that the instructions are long gone for it. I mean, this is the box that it came in, because they had new smoke detectors. So, mind you, I've been on about for years that they needed to replace it, but they finally got to replace it. So, yeah, that was the box. This was the box that came in. One of the newer ones, because of course they replaced the old one, and yeah, it was my my grandmother that got them to save this. I told it to one of my uncles, who is a very, very nice guy. Not gonna lie, my grandparents are very nice people. Not gonna lie about that. But yeah, well, all of my grandparents, my two uncles, my dad, and my two grandparents, they're all really nice people. And which I appreciate the stuff that they've done for me. And yeah, that's as you guys can see, this is the back of it. It shows you all the model. Sorry guys, it's fuzzy. Yeah, if you wanna look at anything, just pause. If you wanna read anything, just pause it. Yeah, you guys can see. Switch it close. You guys can see. Yeah, if you wanna read something, just pause. So, and there's the 120 volt DC port. Yeah, so I have the AC clip, like I said. It's the AC/DC part. It's direct current, I believe. So it's the DC, the little yeah, like I said, guys. Yeah, so it's like I said, it's an 86 RACE. I'm not sure why it says RACE. Usually it's just RAC, but yeah. There's the battery door behind it. It's quite a nice smoke. It is quite a nice smoke detector. And yeah, as you guys can see, there's it without the base. You wouldn't be able to hang it on the wall without the base. But yeah, you guys can see there's the... Oh yeah, you guys can see there's the other one too. Yeah, pretty much. It looks pretty much the same. Yeah, you guys can see it looks near enough identical. Apart from it's just the vents around it are different in it. This bit in the middle isn't as big, isn't as small as this one. This one's quite small. And a couple of them that I've seen have the test button in the middle and they don't have battery backup. But I've seen more of them, like I said, with the test button right here and the battery backup. So yeah, like I said, if I had some power to the AC clip or the DC clip, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. If I had some power to that clip, I would demonstrate the little light working. But I don't really have any power sources to hook that up to at the moment, unless I was to wire it up to a plug and risks blowing up everything and risk blowing the power, which I don't really want to do because it's not a good idea. Don't risk it for a biscuit, guys. Whatever you guys do, stay safe out there. Don't risk it for a biscuit. It's not a good idea. Anyway, I think, guys, that's pretty much the alarm, and I'll show you the other one here as well. This one I didn't get from my grandparents. This one I got for Christmas one year. This is a BRK 83R, and not to be mistaken with a Family Guard alarm, because it does look very much like a Family Guard. So yeah, this is the 83R UK, which just means it's the United Kingdom version of the 83R in the USA. But yeah, really nice smoke detector. Like I said, guys, and again, if you want to read something, just pause. Okay. So, let's just show you the inside of the alarm. Sorry, guys, I can't show you the inside of this one because the cover's clipped on it, and I don't fancy busting it trying to get it off. So, I'm not going to even attempt to. So, yeah, guys, as you guys can see, here's the inside of the other alarm. This is basically, I think, what's just in here. This is what's in here, but I'm really not sure because I didn't see a detector in this one. So, if you guys can see anything in there, you can see a detector in there. Pin it in the comments. That little white thing's the is the horn. And in case you guys are wondering, this also isn't the other one with the this one isn't the one with the electromechanical buzzer. This one was the direct replacement. But yeah, if you guys want a test video, then I will I'll post a video of it, me testing it. You know, I'm maybe doing that, like I said, in another video, because it's miles too late now to do any testing on any alarms. So yeah, I think we're gonna wrap that one up for tonight, because like I said, it's coming up for 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it's already 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm gonna wrap that up now, I think, because I've done enough talking. So I'm just gonna put the camera down while I put this base back on. Okay. It's a shame I don't have a tripod that I can set that up on, and I can just work on front of the tripod. Right, so this battery door's going to get in my way. The battery door back in. Oh, here we are. The battery door's back in. I've just got to put this little piece on the back again. That little piece. Yeah, I can see there's a little indent where it used to go. So I know that gasket goes on the back. Okay. There we go. Clip. That's all clipped on. Alright guys, so the mounting plate's back on there, as you guys can see. So it's got a mounting bracket again. Cool. So that actually goes back on the base. Got to make sure that's all lined up. Yeah, you guys can see that's all back on the base now, as you guys can see. It's quite thick alarm when it's on the base. Yeah, it's quite big, like you guys can see. Quite big when it's on the base. But yeah, that was my little mini video of my new 86 RACE BRK alarm. Okay, so I'll register the full name of it. It's the BRK 86 RACE. Also they call it yeah, they usually call it SA86RAC, but I believe because it's the BRK version. Oh yeah, because it's the BRK version. The first alert version is I believe it's the first alert version that they call the SA86RAC. But yeah, this is the BRK version. So yeah, BRK and first alert are pretty much the same. Alright, okay guys, I think that concludes it for tonight, because we've done enough filming now. Right, okay, I will see you on the next one. Okay guys, that's it.